Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the analysis of YOLENO TV. I hope you're well from whatever you watch this channel. I'd like to start this session by appreciating you so much for making this channel grow. If you wish to support us, just subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. The issue of Sudan hackers has been the talk of the town for quite some time. There was a time last month, about 1 month ago, whereby Kenyans experienced an issue with M-Pesa. Kenyans experienced an issue with some certain government portals, whereby some portals were not functioning or there was some kind of delay. So that move came at a time whereby Sudan had threatened Kenya over unspecified actions because they said that if Kenya keeps meddling in the affairs of Sudan, then we will face the music. In fact, they even told us that they could attack Kenya, and you remember that story. So last week on Friday, Kenya also went through another crisis. A crisis that saw the KAMD get fired, and a crisis that saw a lot of reshuffling between the Nairobi, Mombasa, and Kisumu airports. The government had to initiate that in a way or in a move or trying to contain the managerial issues within those departments. So the blackout that Kenyans experienced on Friday, Sudan hackers have again claimed responsibility. A few hours ago, Kenyans received worrying news stating that the anonymous Sudan hackers are claiming to be the ones who have caused countrywide electricity blackout. According to the report, these hackers used their Facebook account to send a message to Kenyans stating that they were aware of the countrywide electricity blackout and that they were the ones who had caused it. And they said, "Is darkness good, Kenya? Why is electricity not working?" That is an anonymous posting that was shared on the Facebook platform. And you can check there, that is it, the message. The saying is darkness good, Kenya? Why is the electricity not working? An anonymous Sudan hacker. So according to the report, ladies and gentlemen, these hackers are claiming to have hacked the Kenya Power website and turned down all machines. KPLC has not confirmed the same. Earlier on 27th July, the CS for ICT, CS for ICT confirmed that there were some disturbances from their system. There was some breach in their government systems whereby it is alleged that the systems could not respond. They were there online, the portals were available, but they could not respond. So that's when there was a message that came from the Sudan hackers saying that they had jammed the system by making sure that the system was overwhelmed, even though the system was up and running. So that means you could not access the system, even though you could, let's just say, for example, if you wanted to upload maybe your iTax tax returns, but then you cannot access that KRA portal. I mean, that was some kind of jamming. So what they did was what they called jamming. They were jamming the portals or the websites so that you cannot access them or you cannot enjoy the services of the government. So you remember the ICT, Eliud Owalo, the CSICT came out and talked about that purported jamming, but then he said that the systems were now okay. These Sudanese people, I mean, what do you make of this move? Okay, it could be that maybe someone is trying to play mind games with Kenyans by just sharing information on the Facebook, because there is no guarantee that whatever that was posted there on the Facebook ni ukweli. Maybe someone created an anonymous account, Facebook account, to be sharing this kind of information so that they can wanaweza kuchanganya Kenya. Maybe this is just another move by certain bloggers to try to divert attention of certain things, because mind you, there was this issue of arrest of Rai, you know, and the online has been filled with this arrest or abduction narrative. So maybe someone could be using Facebook to try to divert attention of these issues of sugar cartelism, or the issues of bipartisan. So anything. I mean, bloggers have a way of doing anything to divert attention. So we could as well say maybe someone is trying to divert attention, or maybe someone is taking advantage of a Kenya situation right now to be able maybe to get more views on the Facebook account, because there is no authenticity. Nobody can say that these are truly, it is truly the Sudan hackers, because the mere fact that someone has just called their account anonymous hackers or anonymous Sudan hackers does not mean that it's indeed these are hackers. Maybe KPLC issue was not even as a result of hackers. Maybe it was just some fault there that made sure that the electricity lipotea. We can't just say that it's the hackers per se, but also we cannot deny the fact that that can also be a reason. You know, hackers can also play a critical role in bringing down such kind of systems. The move actually ensure that Kenya ilipata hasara kubwa sana, because you remember JKIA, people were ground, not even JKIA. We have Moi International Airport, we have Kisumu International Airport, so and then we have the JKIA. So these three airports in the Loret one, there was a lot of jam. Tourists could not fly out. So I'm just looking at a scenario whereby now, like in the case of JKIA, stima ilipotea, generator haikufanya. So I'm just looking at the case of JKIA. How was landing? I mean, if at all maybe ndege ilikuwa inatua alafu there is a blackout. I'm just looking at that scenario. What could have happened? I mean, of course I know, we know that ndege kutakuwa na taa yake, but you know the runway huwa kuna ile mataa kwa hapo kando kando. The runway huwa inasaidia sana to guide hiyo ndege ili ende ikasimame mahali hapo panastahili. So if at all there was that kind of crisis na JKIA imeshindwa kuwasha, generator imeshindwa kuwaka, so I'm just looking at how dangerous that scenario would have been. We are so lucky that maybe kitu kama haikufanyika, but if at all it was the lights there were depending on the generator na hakuna solar, nini ingefanyika? That is one sad scenario ambao Kenya wangepitia. Maybe tungepata air crash. Thanks God that kind of thing never happened. So ladies and gentlemen, I don't know, do you agree with this anonymous Sudan hackers claim? You know, that account that keeps posting whenever Kenyans face a challenge, they always come and tell us about what is happening or what has happened, and they claim the responsibility. Remember, there's a time there we talked about Sudan, you know, the general there, Sudan, and the alienation with Russia. And you know, Russia are one of the best hackers in the world. And we talked about the scenario that happened in the USA during Obama's time, when Obama was in the last days of his second term, and during election, and then there was some issue of attack of the CIA portal, and then you remember that, which made sure that Trump took over, you know. So there was allegation that Russia ndio walikuwa involved in some kind of hacking ambayo ilifanya disinformation and the like. So if at all that's the case, and I know very well that Russia and Kenya saizi picha haiko ile sambamba, kwa sababu Kenya did not honor the invitation of Russia, that so Putin spilled the beans about the fertilizer which he gave Kenya, 33,000 metric tons which he gave Kenya. So he had to expose that, because at that particular time ilikuwa ni kama Putin alikuwa anaona kama amekuwa sidelined na Kenya, kwa sababu alipeana msaada mkubwa lakini Kenya haijahona invitation. So Putin was trying to respond to something about tuliona behind the scene. It's like he was regretting. So if at all Sudan na Putin wako pamoja, then and this anonymous Sudan hackers ni ya ukweli, then maybe that means Russia could be helping Sudan to execute such kind of hackings. I am not saying that that is true. I could be wrong, but I could be right. If at all I'm right, then that could be the case. Russia is helping Sudan. But if I'm wrong, the reason we experience power outage could be as a result of some technical itch, not fueled by any hacking attempt. So, ladies and gentlemen, what do you think about this constant information from anonymous Sudan hackers? Every time Kenyans face a crisis like the power blackout, they always claim responsibility. Just tell us below the comment section whether you believe this could be true, or could be just some kind of disinformation or propaganda campaign being fueled by certain people within Kenya. So, ladies and gentlemen, kindly subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed before. Give this video a like, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. It's so important so that every time we upload any video, you becoming the first person to get notified. Now, to those people who have supported this channel by subscribing and by always giving our videos likes, please be informed that I'm so grateful, I'm so thankful for your support for making this channel grow. Without you, this channel cannot be anywhere. So, till we catch up again, please stay safe and stay blessed.